Hello and welcome back to Cracking the Cryptic. And today we feature Tyrganis, which is great news, but the bad news is Tyrganis says this is his last puzzle and he's going to retire from setting Sudokus. So that's quite disappointing. I hope it's temporary. I hope he comes back to the fold when he realizes he can't do without it, but I'm not sure. He seems to have definite plans. So we will enjoy having a look at this puzzle together in a moment. First of all, today we have just been featured in Alex Bellos of The Guardian. He does a Monday, or every other Monday, I think, he does a puzzle column for them. And we'll include the link under the video. But today features the new miracle puzzles, including Philip Neumann's extraordinary, or a link at least to our video of Philip Neumann's extraordinary miracle killer Sudoku that Simon did couple of weeks ago. And there are some other puzzles that he shows, some quite small but pretty miraculous puzzles, including another by Philip Neumann, much easier than the one Simon did. So do look at the article, give those a go. Give us a nice comment if you like. He did describe us as a cult channel, which I suppose that's nice. I guess most cult things want to be mainstream, but things which aren't that well known would crave cult status, and cult means some people like us, so maybe that's just those who are in on the secret. Anyway, that's out today. Our Sudoku pad has obviously been out for a while, along with all our apps. The links for those are on the URLs under the video, and you can also, of course, join our Patreon. We love it when people do that, and there will be some new content for August that we're looking forward to bringing you. An interesting Sudoku hunt. Now, as for Tyrganis's puzzle, it's called Oyster, which I'm guessing is because of the shapes of the thermos in the grid. We have thermos and quadruples rules. So along thermometers, digits must increase from the bulb to the end, and the small numbers in circles must appear in the surrounding 4 cells. So there must be a 4 somewhere in those cells. There must be a 1, 2, 8, 9 in some disposition around that one. So normal rules, of course, and do give it a try on the link under the video. Let's see what Tyrganis has given us to wave au revoir, let's say, rather than adieu. Anyway, I'm going to start now. Let's get cracking. And we've got long thermos. So what am I going to do? My name's not Goodlift for nothing. I'm going to fill in the candidates. And that is for the longest. I'm going to do it for the next one as well, because this is 7 cells long. And that's pretty long. So is the 6 cell one nearer the top of the grid. I'm going to do that as well. You can't stop me. Not even Simon can stop me doing this. So let's see if that yields anything. It doesn't show much. It shows there must be a 9 in that group of cells and a 1 in that group. There's symmetry to that extent. What else does it show? It doesn't really show very much. What's going here, though? Oh, this is interesting. Right. Oh, that's lovely. Right, whatever goes here is obviously not on this thermo anywhere, because it sees every cell on it. It sees these horizontally, these vertically. And what that effectively means is this is a 9-cell extra region. It must be, yeah. And that is therefore a 4, 5, 6 triple. So this can't be 6. I think that must be right. I've never seen a setup like this before, so it looks a bit odd that it's that clear cut. And I just want to make sure I haven't got this wrong. I think that is right. This cell sees all of those 8, so it has to be the 9th digit. And therefore, these 3 have to be different. That's definitely right. So those are 4, 5, 6 in this 9-cell extra region, and we can put in 7, 8, 9 at the end of the thermo, and 1, 2, 3 at the beginning. So that's lovely. Yeah, that's really peculiar. I've never seen anything like that. Does that tell us... Okay, we've got this 7 quadruple clue here. We've got to put 7 in one of those 2 cells. And this can't be a 7 because this is a 1, 2, 8, 9 set. So 7 must go in row 4, must go here. I'm not sure that's going to help us dramatically. Now, these can't be 9, these can't be 8, these can't be 1, and these can't be 2. So we've got a kind of chocolate teapot quadruple here, by which I mean it's a bit useless. As soon as we resolve any one of those cells, we can do them all. But they're together, we can't do any of them. We can't get the actual digit right. What else can we learn from what we've done? What about this cell? Is that interesting because it sees all of these? Not so much, because that's not going to make a 9-cell region. Oh, hang on, there is a 5 around in one of these 4 cells because of that 5. So we can take 5 away from there. Do any of these, none of these digits are looking at this, the candidates here, are they? Oh, and there's a 5 in one of these, so that's not 5. So one of those has to be 6. One of these has to be 4. That's slightly interesting because it means one of these 2 has to be 4 because of this 4 circle. But unfortunately it doesn't tell me which box the other 4 is in because the possibilities there are spread across 2. Now, this is either 4 or 6. If that's 4, this goes 3, 2, 1. If that's 6, this definitely goes 7, 8, 9. What's that telling me? I honestly have no idea. It looks like it's potentially very important, but I don't know what it's telling me. Right, 1 there and 1 there. We've got a 1 somewhere here, 9 and 9. We've got a 9 somewhere here. Oh, is there any stacking business going on? Stacking's what I call it when, if you make this 3, that has to be 3, 4, 5, and sometimes that can, then this would be 6, and we'd have 1, 2, 9 here, which would form a triple. Is there a problem with that being 3, 4, 5? We'd have 6 here. Oh, that would be 4. This would be 5. Ah, hang on, I'm seeing something here. Oh, yes, okay, so if this is 4, which is going to make that 1, 2, 3, then in this little 3 trio that have to all be different, 4 there puts 5 there, puts 6 there. But 5 there means this can't be 5. So even if this is 4, this can't be 5. And that must mean that even if this is 6, this can't be 5. Let me just see if that works. If this is 6, we've got a 5 here. Yes, so then that can't be 5. That is right. One of these, either one of the, yeah, either that's 5 and that's high, in which case this can't be 5, or that's 5 and that's low. No, well, that's right anyway. I don't know how to express it, but however, whether this is 4 or 6, that can't be 5 and that can't be 5. So what the heck is that telling me? Okay, if this has come down to 3 or 4, yes, we can reduce that by 1 degree of freedom, and that, and this. This now has to be more than 6, and this has to be more than 7. And now look, we've got a 189 triple there and a 219 triple across there, which is weird and unexpected. That can't be 2, And that means that can't be 3. This 189 triple, yes, that means this can't be 8, which means that can't be 7. Now we've got a 4-6 pair here, and we know which way round they are because of the thermo. This is so strange. Is this right? Yeah, I think it is. So that has to be 7 now. And that is 8 or 9. This has to be 3, and that's 1 or 2. I love the symmetry of this oyster. So we've got all the thermo cells on these long thermos either filled in or down to just 2 candidate possibilities. This hasn't resolved this 1, 2, 8, 9. This cell now sees 3, 4, 6, and 7. Not to any great purpose. That 4 means there's a 4 up here. Does one of those have to be 4? I don't think that's necessarily the case. No. So there's a 4 there, so there's a 4 up here somewhere. That's not going to move any mountains. 7. 7 has to be in those 2 cells now. All of those are ruled out. So 7's up there and in one of those 2. 7. So these ones in this row are 4, 5, and 6. These ones in this column are... Oh. Why can I fill in that and not this? Have I missed something? Or maybe the symmetry doesn't work quite as completely. Can I put a 3 in there for some reason? No, it's because this had a 7 clue in it. So I don't get that benefit. But, right, in this row, we do have a 189 triple and 2 and 7. So these others are all 3, 4, 5, and 6. That one's not 3. I can also take the 1 pencil mark out. And now look, that's a 3, 4, 5, 6 triple. So there is a 3 in one of those 2. That's not 3 as well. 3, 4, 5, 6, I mean quadruple, sorry, I always call it a triple when there's a joint set. It doesn't tell me what's around here. I suppose these must be from 1, 2, 8, and 9 in that row, which is not a triple or quadruple. I would put a lot of pressure though on that. Being a 2, that's hard. I don't see why it can't be at the moment though. What next? Have I unlocked something and I can't see it? There is a chance of that at this point. Because these have been very interesting steps so far. 2, 3, 4. Almost thought I was forming a 4, 5, 6 triple in the box, but definitely not. If that was a 6, this would be a 5, 4 pair. It doesn't really do anything. This 3, 4, 5, 6 quadruple, what's that good for? So a number 3 and something there. Is that something there? It doesn't help. What about these? If that was 8, well, that would be fine. It would put 9 on the ends of both of those lines and it wouldn't pressure them at all. But if that was 2, that would put 1 in those circles and that's fine as well. What have we got? What's going on here? Is there some arrangement? I mean, there are only 2 arrangements around here. What if one of them doesn't work? If this is a 1, this is 2, 8, 9, 7 here. But if it's a 9, it's 1, 2, 7, 8. So if that's a 9, then this is a 2. That's a 1. This has to be 2, 8. And you get 1, 7 there. Something's tricky here. Ah, if that's a 2, then, oh look what happens. This is incredibly strange. Right, if that's a 2, this becomes a 1, and of course that does as well. Remember that. Both of those become 1s. This becomes 8, 9, and then what can this be? Nothing, because it's looking at a 1 there and a 9 in that pair. So this doesn't mean this can't be a 1. It means this can't be a 2. Let me just check that. If that's a 2, you get 1 there, 8, 9 there, 1 there, and this is impossible. Yes. So this cannot be a 2. Wow. 3, 4. So we can go all the way to the end of this thermo. We can finish the really long thermo now. Oh, we've got all sorts going on suddenly. 1, 5, 6, triple down there. We don't know what that is. We haven't done these bulbs. We haven't actually... Yes, we have finished this this quadruple, because 9 is looking up at that. So that's 1, 8, 2, 9. We've filled them in. This does become a 2. We don't know what that one becomes. But this is now a 6, I think. So it turns out that cell was more... Oh yeah, because that we had been given that. Right, this is a 1, 9 pair. That's not a 1. 6, 1, 9. Oh, we must have some sort of weird naked single going on somewhere or something. 6 is there and there. So one of these two is 6. 6 is there and there. So one of those two is 6. 6, 2, 9. This is 4, 5, or 8 by Sudoku. Can't be 8 because the end of its bulb can't, the end of its thermo can't be 9. So this is higher than 4, and it sees 5, 7, and 9, so it's even. 6 or 8. Quite likely to be 6. Now, what about... Oh, yeah, we've taken 1 out of there. So this is a 2, 7, 8, 9 triple, but that can't be 7. In fact, does that mean we can place 7? Yes, it does. 7 is there in this quadruple. I think I called it a triple again because I just can't keep track of the difference between 3 and 4. 8 is looking up at the end of the thermo. That's a 9. That's looking back at that cell. 2 there. We've got 8, 9 pair there. This can't be 4. No, it also can't be 6. So those are done as a 5, 4. This is a 3, 6 pair. We know which way round they are. Don't know about that. Don't know what that is. Ah, we know what this is. This bulb is now a 1, and that fixes the 9, 1 pair. That fixes the 8, 9 pair. Now we have an 8 here, a naked single, 6, 2, don't tell me a 4, 5 pair remaining that the thermo doesn't resolve. Cheeky thermo. This is 1, 5, or 6, but it's not 5 or 6. Because I don't think this can be anything higher than that. This is 2 or 3, so that is a 1. So we know where 1 is in this bottom row. It's there. That is 5 or 6. This can't be 6 now. Oh, hang on. That means this is 5. That's 6. Bottom box done. This is 4. That's 5. We've got 2, 3, and 6 as a triple in that column. This is so clever. Right, 5 is now in one of those 2 cells by the quadruple rule, and therefore one of these 2 cells with a 7. That's a 5, 7 pair. So now we know where 6 goes in that box, thanks to the earlier pencil markings. That gives us 6 there. All our 6s are done once I fill in that one. This can't be 4, that's 4. That does fix the 5, 4 pair. So... now, at the top and bottom of this column, 3 and 7, This is a 3 to complete the column, and that fixes the 7-3 pair that we've just found. 3 in one of those cells. And this one, no, this one's not 9 now. 6, 1, 8, 7, 3, 1. That's 2 or 5. Don't think I've got any clues to use. That can't be 4. So this is 4. And I have to make sure 5's in one of these. Okay, I have one more clue to use, and it's vital, of course, because as soon as I say I don't think there's any more clues to use, I must be wrong. That's a now 1, 3, 5 triple. So we get a 2 here. 6, 2, 4, 1, 3. One of those is a 5. 7, 4, 6. I think we're probably largely, I would say largely finishing off. I haven't used these thermos. Right, this is a 1, 3, 5 triple. 6 there. 4 and 2 must be in a pair down here, because we've got 2, 4 pairs looking at quite a lot of cells in this box. So these others are 7, 8 and 9 in some arrangement. 6, 1, 9, 6. What is this then? 2, 3 or 8? Well, it can't be 8 because the end of the bulb can't be 9. The end of the bulb, in fact, what can it be? 2, 3 or 8. So it can't be 2 now, it is 3 or 8. And what about this? Can't be 1, 3, 2, 4, 5 or 6 or 7. I think that might be an 8. Brilliant. I should have looked at that one earlier. You probably did, because you're smarter than I am. 3 and 2 at the top. Now this 1, 3, 5 triple is resolved. That's a 7. In fact, 2, 4 pair is done as well. 5 and 7, and now we are finishing off literally 8, 1, 3, 2, and box 1. We have 9 and 8, and 5 and 1, and we have unlocked the oyster and found an absolute pearl inside. Thank you so much to Diogenes. Well, not only for this puzzle, but for all the puzzles we've featured on the channel, for all the other puzzles he's contributed either to us or to Discord, and for all his help to everybody on Discord. I do hope he'll stay with the community, because he's just been all positive, and we're very grateful for his participation. Thank you so much for watching. Do check out the Alex Bellos article that appeared today, as I say, and I very much hope to see you again tomorrow on the channel. Bye for now.